A major stablecoin move just shook the market. World Liberty minted $205 million in one United States dollar, boosting its supply by 9%. One United States dollar now makes up 39% of their $548 million treasury, and its total supply hits a record $2.4 billion. This expansion, following a pro-stablecoin speech by Fed Governor Waller, could push other issuers to follow suit. A leading Bitcoin developer warns that the Lightning Network's core design exposes it to future quantum computing attacks. The network's need for constant public key sharing could let quantum computers eventually steal funds from payment channels. Experts say while quantum threats aren't immediate, the Bitcoin community must plan for post-quantum security now. A North Korean state-backed group spent 6 months infiltrating Drift Protocol, ultimately draining $270 million in a single exploit. Attackers posed as traders, used fake developer tools, and leveraged social engineering at crypto conferences to gain trust. This incident highlights the urgent need for DeFi projects to rethink security, as state-level threats now target vulnerabilities far beyond smart contract code. Prediction markets like Polymarket are now influencing global finance, as traders bet millions on the Iran conflict. After users wagered on the fate of U.S. troops, U.S. lawmakers demanded regulation, highlighting the ethical and market risks. The debate over prediction market oversight is intensifying, as these platforms shape real-time geopolitical sentiment. Iran now lets ships pay Strait of Hormuz tolls with cryptocurrency, signaling a new chapter for crypto in geopolitics. While Bitcoin stands firm as a hedge during conflict, it still lags behind gold and the U.S. dollar in overall strength. Market watchers note that Bitcoin's dominance offers hope for recovery, but global stability remains key. Chaos Labs' exit from Aave over risk strategy and funding gaps signals a major test for DeFi governance. Despite a $5 million renewal offer, Chaos Labs cited unsustainable losses and mounting operational demands with Aave's V4 upgrade. The departure of key risk managers raises urgent questions about Aave's stability and future risk oversight. While retail sentiment for Bitcoin hit a 5-week low, spot Bitcoin ETFs absorbed about 50,000 BTC in March, marking the fastest inflow since October last year. This divergence highlights how institutional demand is driving the market, even as individual investors step back. The gap between retail and institutional behavior is shaping Bitcoin's price action in new ways. Ethereum has overtaken Bitcoin in stocks to become the #2 wartime asset, according to Tom Lee. Driven by $30 billion in monthly war spending, Ethereum outperformed Bitcoin and equities, highlighting crypto's rising role as a liquidity and risk asset. Lee notes that Ethereum's market structure and institutional adoption are key to its strong performance during geopolitical uncertainty. A leading analyst warns Bitcoin could plunge to $29,000, despite its recent rebound above $69,000. Lava XBT cites weak trading volume and geopolitical tensions as key risks, suggesting altcoins may fall even harder if BTC drops. Patience is advised as the market remains highly volatile. BlackRock and Fidelity just pulled $165 million from Bitcoin ETFs in a single day, marking the largest institutional exit since launch. ETF investors now face a 21% unrealized loss, while Solana tests $80 support, and alternative protocols like T4 UROX.io attract fresh capital. This signals a major move from passive holding to active yield strategies in crypto. Dogecoin just scored its first regulated ETF on Nasdaq after being classified as a digital commodity, opening the door for institutional investors. Despite the ETF launch, Doge trades at 9 cents, 76% below its peak, and holders still earn nothing from network activity. Meanwhile, protocols like T4 UROX.io offer stakers 80% of trading profits, highlighting the gap between meme coin hype and real returns. Imagine a battlefield where AI compresses decision time from hours to seconds. The Pentagon's Project Maven now fuses satellite, drone, and intelligence data to accelerate targeting, enabling the U.S. to strike up to 500 targets daily in operations against Iran. This shift marks a new era, where AI-driven systems redefine modern warfare speed and scale.